Matt Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and Our Kings. We're here, Lightning Lee McGregor. Nice to see you back at a big fight week. Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury, the rematch undercard. You're going against one of Tyson's closest friends. It's been building for a while, this Lee, but you know, clock's ticking. Saturday night, you get to throw hands. You must be relieved to be back and part of such a big event.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, it's been a challenging few years for me, but like you say, back where I belong, and it's time to take full advantage of this opportunity, and I plan on doing that.
You've always said, look, you belong on a big stage. I think you became British, Commonwealth, European. You know, every sort of belt within the space of, what was it, 10, 11 fights?
10 fights, yeah. So it was very quick succession, probably maybe a bit too quick for my own good, and maybe that was what made things come difficult later on in my career, because it was like, where do you go now? With only having 10 fights, you know, still, people are still classed as prospects after 9-10 fights, and obviously I'd done what I'd done, so I progressed so quickly, and then just came across some challenging times and many obstacles along the way, but I'm back now, back where I belong, and looking forward to it.
You alluded to me. I remember being down in, I think it was Ben Davison's gym at the time, and some of the things you've been through. I mean, we don't have to go through it again, but it was harrowing. And I remember thinking, you know what, a lot of times when you go through them things, it might put your career completely off track, and you know you stop completely. But you've come back, and you now have got an opportunity to sort of thrust your name back into the limelight and then kick on into some big fights. What does this Saturday mean for you?
Oh, it means everything, absolutely everything. I've put so much into this, and like you said, don't want to keep dwelling on it and going on about it, but it's been very tough for me, and I can honestly say I don't think many people would have been able to get through what I've gotten through, and I'm still here, still fighting, still feel like I've got so much to give this sport, and I feel like I'm ahead of Saturday night. I'm the best version of myself that I ever have been, which is so exciting and so encouraging for me, because look at what I did achieve and look at what I have achieved. But this on Saturday night will top everything. You know, just the occasion itself is huge, and I'm going to take advantage of it and really put on a performance in front of the world.
Is this something you've always dreamed of, seeing your name in lights on such an occasion? You know, the first fight with these two boys was one of the best heavyweight fights we've seen, I think, in a long time. Drama, excitement. And to be on the undercard of that, obviously with dreams of headlining a card like this one day yourself, it must mean a hell of a lot to you.
It's absolutely it's surreal, isn't it? It's obviously, the first fight, like you said, was unbelievable, amazing, and funny enough, I fought the same night in a Hilton hotel in Glasgow, and I had to rush upstairs to my hotel room to get a shower to get back down and watch it on the big screen. You fast forward just over a year later, and I'm here in Riyadh getting ready to open up the show, I believe. It's mad, but I'm just taking it in my stride. I'm enjoying it. I'm not letting the occasion get to me, and I feel like my previous experiences are helping me this week.
I was going to say, let's talk about the fight itself. Isaac Lowe, you can give it as well, but you know, he likes to talk. You've faced off in the ring a couple of times and you've seen each other. He said quite a lot. Does that help you? The fact that you've got a proper protagonist, whereas you know yourself, you'll have been faced with opponents before coming, maybe tough opponents, but they're not giving you anything. So it's hard to maybe sometimes build yourself, but he's here on one of his best mates' undercards, trying to do a job, and he's saying a lot. What's your sort of reaction to it, and how does that help you?
Yeah, to be honest, I think that that goes against me if I get like involved and let him get under my skin, which I have done previously before, you know, with previous fights, and I've not been able to showcase my full potential in my fights. That the build-up there has been a bit of needle, so I've experienced from that. You know, I'm 27-year-old now, been professional for about 7 years, and that's key for this fight, especially on this occasion, because it's at the end of the day, it's me and Isaac getting in the ring, and these do the talking. So it's irrelevant. I know what he's like. I know what character he is, and Isaac will be Isaac. And if I'm going to let him get to me and get drawn into unnecessary backwards and forwards, it's not going to happen. So fully focused on what I need to do, and just I really honestly am so confident that I'm going to go in here and put on a statement performance.
the actual fight itself then, we've seen you do a lot, like I said, in a short space of time. When your head hits the pillar at night, how do you envisage this fight ending? Is it a slick Lee McGregor points victory? Do you think you stop him? What's going through your mind?
I think we're going to see a bit of everything. You know, I feel back to my old self, and I think everyone can agree. And even myself, I sort of fell away from my proper good form my last couple of fights due to many reasons. But I feel back to my best, back to myself, and I think I'm going to outbox him, outfight him. Just beat him in every single department. You know, I'm better. I feel like I'm better in every single department. I'm going to prove that. And I think early on I'll show my skills, and he'll be doing very, very well to see 10 rounds at the way how strong and fit I feel.
Last one from me, the main event, Usyk Fury. We saw it happen in the first one. I think we saw a mixture of everything. We saw Tyson get hurt. We saw Tyson dominate. We saw Usyk dominate, and many people saying the fight should have been stopped. What do you think happens in this rematch? I know you've got business to take care of yourself, but top end, what do you think happens?
I think Fury makes adjustments. I think he gets the job done, and to be honest, I hope he does. And I'll apologise in advance because I'm going to upset the camp early on and not give them the best of starts. But I'm wishing the big man all the best, and I think he'll do it.
Lee McGregor, it's great to see you back where you belong on a big card. Appreciate talking to Boxing Social, and we'll catch up after your fight.
Nice one, it's good to be back.